So I've decided that I want to try to make a very simple photographic enlarger for DIY darkroom. And I've seen some designs on the internet, but they all use the shutter release and timer on a single lens reflex camera, which is great if you've got one, but I don't. Okay, so this is my kitchen, and this is my camera obscura. So you can see inside there is tracing paper here. It's a cardboard box, it's black on the inside. Another black box, and it has a very cheap magnifying glass with the convex side facing out, and the back side is flat. The camera obscura, if I can focus it, you should be able to see on the tracing paper. Yeah, you can see, there's my sink, and you can look around my kitchen, see my kitchen walls, and it comes in and out of focus as you move it back and forth, so that you're just sliding the two pieces in and out of each other. So my plan is to affix a negative here, and to suspend it above the box with the lens at the bottom, and to shine a light through the top, through the negative and through the lens, and then to use this sliding action to focus the image, the enlarged image, on the bottom of the box. I've cut a piece of cardboard out with a little recess to snugly fit the magnifying glass in, so the handle doesn't create a lot of light leak. I'm going to fix this over the hole on my box, and then attach the camera at the top. So I'll show you in a second once I've done that. Okay, so this is my box enlarger. At the bottom I've put this clipboard because I'm going to use that to put the paper on, so it's nice and flat. And I've also got from the 100 Gen shop, I bought a photo frame with real glass in it, so it's easy to clean and is perfectly clear and won't scratch like perspex. The edges were uncut, so I've taped them off so I don't hurt myself, and this will weigh down the photographic paper and make it lie nice and flat. So it should mean that I can avoid lumps and bumps in my photos due to the paper bowing at all. So this is where I'll focus the image. Above that is the hole, which I have now glued the camera obscura and the magnifying glass down, and you can see through. I've got a red filter on the hole at the moment, so inside I've attached an extra piece of cardboard with the same size, slightly bigger hole to avoid vignetting on the edges, and I've just got this red acetate study sheet. I'm hoping that this will be safe enough as a safe light, and I'm going to use this instead of a shutter, so it slides in and out, so I can uncover the white light and then recover it to expose my photos. So the whole thing is going to hinge on having a light that is dim enough that I can uncover and recover the magnifying glass lens by hand. So earlier I bleached a piece of dummy film and just wrote "is this in focus" on it, because I think that if you use text then it's going to be easier to see whether or not it's really pin sharp in focus. So as you can see, I have put my negative on. It's reversed so that when the light shines through it, it will project the image the right way round onto my plate surface at the bottom here. Now the disadvantage of this enlarger setup is that it means I'm going to have to cut my negatives frame by frame. And I intend to buy some 35mm slide casing or making something to put them on, so that they won't get dust and scratches on. I think it's worth spending money because even though they're going to be really kind of lo-fi and developed with caffeinol or green tea or wine, I still don't want to scratch the negatives because you're never going to get a good print if you do that. So this goes in here, and then I need to get my light, which I will shine down here, and I will focus by eye and tape it in position so that it's in focus, and then I will show you the next step and hopefully show you the image. So I wanted to show you the light I'm going to use. It's got a clip on it, and it turns on and off. Now I've covered the end. It's an LED, it's a single LED, but because it's so bright, I've covered the end with a layer of black tape to try and reduce the amount of white light coming through, and therefore significantly slow the exposure time so that I can make exposures by hand without a mechanical shutter. So I will clip this on and try and focus an image. So you can see the image at the bottom here, and as I turn the light on, you should be able to see the rest of the camera fairly clearly. So I have measured and taped off at the right height, which means I can clip and unclip my light without really affecting the focus of the image. So covering and uncovering the end of the light with black tape and turning it on and off shouldn't be an issue. So we're in low light conditions, but you can see the image on the bottom of the box, and you can see also that the red acetate filter is in place. So my intention is to reduce this light level in the darkroom using black tape over the end of my LED light source, and to use this red filter to pull the red filter out and to replace it as a shutter, and then to quickly turn off the light source. This means that I need low light because I cannot have exposures that are going to last less than 10 seconds, and to be able to control the exposure time at all. So there you have it. This is my homemade camera obscura photo enlarger. It's not supposed to be really accurate, it's supposed to be cheap. The whole thing cost me around $600, so that's about $6 US, or about £5 in England. I can't develop any photos at the moment because I am waiting for my vitamin C to arrive so I can make some caffeinol developer. But when I do, I will try and post a link under the video so that people can see what the results are like. Please try it and let me know how you get on. Thanks.